Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to part 26 of my Dark Souls series, where I'm trying to prove that even though I suffer from the appalling handicap of being very, very bad with a controller and at action games, I am going to beat Dark Souls. And last time we had quite a significant milestone because we managed to beat Ornstein and Smo. And on our fourth attempt, which I honestly am very happy about. So we have a bonfire over there. I'm more than happy to take advantage of that. We have almost 60,000 souls. There are a couple of options here. I could try to save these and go to get my Pyromancer glove up. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna start piling some points into endurance here. Been saying I want to do that for a really long time, and I've got to get my equipment load up, and I really want more stamina. So we'll get up to 25. That's the same level we have dexterity at, and not far behind vitality either. Okay, I kind of know what's behind that door. Is there anything... I see a message way down here. I'm going to guess that means this has some significance. Is it a wall? Oh, monster. Nothing, huh? Okay, anything over here? Alright, I believe there will be if we go fight Lautrec. And one of the reasons I didn't mind using all my souls... By the way, it's actually kind of awesome that I'm down to just 461. Because I'm not at risk at all if I die a couple of times. One of the reasons I spent all my soul is going to Lautrec's world to fight him is one of the things I want to do. It's time to meet the lovely Gwynivere.
Thou hast journeyed far, and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Gwynivere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
Thank you, milady.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
I am not going to enter her covenant. I want to stay a chaos servant.
Since the day Father his form obscureth, one and
I'm going to skip through since we already heard all of this.
All shall be a frigid and frightful dark.
I'm not sure if that was new or not.
Thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
Alright, we actually may come back later in the game and do something very bad to her. I should be careful how I say that. It makes it sound like I have other intentions. We may have to kill her. But I kind of need to do a little research on that first. Okay, I spent all my souls, so... Other than the fact that I don't have a lot of Estus flasks, do I want to kindle this fire? That would save me a long run. Oh, no, you know what? I don't need Estus flasks. I just remembered because... when you go to fight Lautrec, you cannot use Estus. In fact. we are invading phantoms and therefore unable to do anything like that. Okay. So I just ran past those guards? Oh no, it's because I rested. Could I sneak up and really whack this guy a good one? Oh, they're resistant to lightning. That's a bit of bad luck, isn't it? You know what? I don't want to fight him. I just don't. Now, I don't remember. I may have to go to the other side where the archer is. And if I do, I do. That's fine. I think I want a different weapon set up here. I don't think I want the halberd. It's so slow. I think I want a quick weapon. In fact, even the spear over the Uchikatana. I need to go to the place where it says that the black eye orb or whatever it's called is quivering. You know what? I probably don't want the eagle shield either. Actually, what's my best one against magic? 55. The crest shield. Okay, because there's a sorcerer there. Oh, that was interesting. Wow, have I been missing the trick this whole time is use a spear against these guys? I'll tell you, I was editing part 24 today and watching myself miss parry after parry and really getting worked by those guys. It was fairly aggravating. Okay. This is bad. I'm not getting that message at all. I could have sworn. Hold on. Can I equip this thing? Black eye orb. Yes. Will it work? Oh, okay. So maybe I didn't even need to screw with that. Yeah, okay. I thought I needed to see that message. But apparently that's not the case. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to try using my crossbow. You know what I had meant to do was to equip that one toxic pyromancy to see if that would work against these guys, because I suspect that it would. I think no matter what I do, I'm going to pull the whole lot. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. Actually, I tell you what I wanted to do was get a hold of the sorcerer. Separate him from the pack. But I'd settle for Lautrec. Oh, shoot. I desperately need to get out of there, obviously. And I gotta remember, I cannot heal, so every point of damage. I've really screwed that up. Okay, this isn't working. You know, I thought that if you did some good hard shots to Lautrec, what would happen is I would stagger him. but it didn't. And I was just playing too much to try to do an offense and not defense. Okay, I want that one. Let's try Toxic Mist. You know, I've never used this to attack someone, so we'll give it a go. And I'm just going to run past these guys. I'm not even going to worry about it. I don't think I dare. Let's just go this way. And if I can, I'll just summon them from this side of the room even. Well, I shouldn't say summon them. Oh, duck on it. Here, let me get out of harm's way. Alright. Coming for you, Lautrec. This time we got to beat him. No screwing around. It's going to be really hard not taking damage. 3-on-1. It's tough. I could try Hovel's armor. Is there any way...
Here we go again. How many times will these lambs rush to slaughter? Well, let's get it over with.
Wow, he hit me pretty good through my shield. That's the virtue of that weapon he's got. And he's quick too. Oh boy. I took a big shot there. I gotta go. Can't fight here. I'd really like to kill that sorcerer. And unfortunately, I'm less than halfway toward doing that. And I got killed. Okay. So... I don't know how many attempts this will take, but probably the next one I show you will be one where I either do something significantly new or I just win. All right. I am going to try and see if I can use a toxic attack against Lautrec. Now, in order to do that, I need to try to isolate him if possible. Okay, hold on. I used the wrong thing. Okay, it worked. Now, oh gosh. Wow, he's hurt. He is hurting. I think we got him. Killed 2 of them. Got them all, I think. They pulled me away at the last second. Firekeeper Soul, Ring of Favor and Protection at 5 humanity. Wow, that's nice. So the funny thing is, after my last attempt, I was like, yeah, I won't show you guys the rest. And then we just win. Okay, I'm all right with that. I am more than all right with that. It's funny, I even got my spells back. So like when you're a phantom, it's just nothing counts. That's really interesting. How does this work against him? Pretty well. Can't remember if I've used that before. Wow, that's good. I actually may farm these guys a little bit. You know, they're a pain, but Titanite chunks are really good. If I put on the serpent ring... yeah. Yeah, you know, I could use pyromancy and kill him pretty quickly. And with the serpent ring, I might have a decent shot at picking up a bunch of Titanite chunks. I could use that. Okay, I want to go back upstairs because I'm pretty sure that with Lautrec dead, his armor is upstairs now. And then, other than if I farm, which would be off camera, obviously. Yeah, see over there, that shiny? Now, by the way, we got that Firekeeper soul, so you have a choice with that. We can use it like we would any other to reinforce our Estus Flask to +4. Or we can restore the woman that he killed, the Firekeeper that he killed at Firelink Shrine. Yeah, so there's his armor. And I intend to use it to restore her, by the way. I mean, he murdered her, and we came here, you know, to avenge her. So it just feels like you're kind of betraying the whole point of that if you then turn around and keep it for yourself and leave her dead, you know. Okay, you know what? I think I am going to spend a little time farming the Titanite chunks. So I'm going to do that off camera, so I will be back in one moment. And we're back. So I have been a busy, busy boy. Let me show you my ill-gotten gains. I amassed 25 Titanite chunks. I believe we had 7. And while I was at it, I decided to go back to the depths and farm some more large Titanite as well as humanity. Honestly, that was kind of the one I really wanted. And as you can see, I'm up to 61. I think we were at 31. But I also have 10 on my counter. So, yeah, I bagged quite a few of them. Thing is, I'm trying to make the Fury Sword good. And, you know, I'm going to need a lot of humanity to do that. So, it may end up, like, if I just keep dying and losing my souls in humanity, this won't be worth it. But I'm going to give it a go. We'll see what happens. Now, let's put some of this to use. So my Wanderer hood can be upgraded. And now that I have a lot of chunks, I'm going to go ahead and put them to use. So, hey, I can always get more if I need them. I'm not going to use a slab on this. That feels a little wasteful to me. And I will go ahead and do this, but I'm actually not wearing these right at the moment. I'll do one more. Okay. I wanted to do it as far as I could with only needing one chunk each go. For the purposes of weight management, I actually slimmed down and just equipped the crimson gloves, at least just temporarily till I get my endurance up. Okay, so now let's go to the weapons. And what I want to do is go ahead, and again, I'm going to use some of these chunks. And we'll get this up to +4. And at least for now, I'm not going to put a slab into this. But if I use it a little bit more and I like it, I probably will do that. And then the other thing I really want to upgrade is my Fury Sword, but I can't. I also did some research, and apparently I was mistaken about the Occult Club. I wasted the white Titanite chunks on this because I need to downgrade this to Divine +5. I don't think I have any use for those, you know, anyway. Now, the next thing I want to do is we are going to warp. This is an ability that opens up once you get the Lord Vessel. And I want to go to Blighttown. So I guess what I need to do is go to the Daughter of Chaos. And then from there, what I want to do, obviously I got a tremendous number of souls this way. I got a lot of souls in the process of all that farming. So I'm going to go ahead and max out my glove. And then we're probably going to level a bunch too. Although there are some things that I want to buy. So we're going to do a lot of zipping around. The warping will help. I want to go restore the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine. All kinds of stuff. This is a pretty good sized area they give you to fight Quelaag in. I'm always aware of that when I'm just doing this, because it actually takes a good little bit to just run through. I don't think I'm going to worry about equipping moss or anything. I should just be able to heal my way through it. What I do need to be careful of are those guys with the boulders, because the last thing I need to do is get killed and, you know, be at risk of losing all these souls. You know what I should do, actually? Hang on a second. Let's do... Where is it? Ring of Sacrifice. I never use these. And you know, I realized too, I died in Anne Orlando. I lost like 55,000 because I couldn't find my way back to where I had died and dropped those 55,000 souls. And, you know, I should have used the stupid Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah, using the flame sword against that crag spider wasn't a great plan because they themselves use fire, so I'm sure they're resistant to it. Wow, I need the rusted iron ring. Hang on. I am I'm moving so slow. Okay, so where is she? I'm confused. Oh, okay, she's over here. I got a little turned around, and nope, she's over here. Never mind. I could have swore I looked around this corner and she wasn't there. Alright. Now can I talk to her?
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you. Let us begin.
Yes, ma'am. Alright. Boom. And one more time. Is there anything that I haven't bought from her that I would care about at all? I don't have Fire Whip. I just don't know. What does this do? Sweep foes. Yeah, I just don't think I care about it. Undead rapport, the living are lured by this flame. Charm undead and gain temporary allies. I just don't see myself ever using it. And while I have a lot of souls,
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
you know, I don't feel the need to just see how many souls I can waste. It doesn't feel productive. Now what I'm going to try doing is go back to this bonfire. I don't know if this will add it to the warp list. But, you know, it's probably easier to get to anyway. So it does not appear to. Okay, can I actually go to Firelink? Apparently I can. I thought because the Firekeeper was dead, I would not be able to. Alright, there's Siegmeyer, and we will talk to him, but not this second. Because we have business here. I'm going to return her soul. This is the one we reclaimed from Lautrec. Let's see if she has anything to say now.
Thank you. I am Anastasia of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
It certainly doesn't offend me. Is that all she has, or is there more?
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
Wow, that's so sad. Okay. Who convinced her that she's so impure and unworthy? It's like, oh my gosh. And she's just this sweet girl. Anyway, let's talk to Siegmeyer, who will be, I think, somewhat less melancholy.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gates, the old fortress. Was that your doing?
It was.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katerina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Well, thank you. That's not going to do me...
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Does he have anything else to say?
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is...
All right. I don't need to hear that. Let's see.
Oh, hello again. I was waiting to tell you. Master Logan has returned, and he tells me that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely. He's just over there. Go along and have a chat.
Hello there. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorceries. I'm afraid that you are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see, it cannot be taught. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery. You will find your own way. Don't frown with regret. Peer forward with your head high. Hello there. Glad to see you alive.
All right. Just wanted to make sure he didn't have anything else to say. And there's nothing going on over here, right? Yeah. He's just going to lie about not knowing where his lady is. Now, I've been avoiding talking to him because I was going to try to keep him alive. But I realized I'm kind of keeping his story from happening. So I'll go ahead and talk to him.
Oh, hello there. You've been a stranger these days. Why? What spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
So I can say no, and then he'll stay here. Or I can tell him about the woman that we just visited, and he'll go try to meet up with her. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Why, yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able pyromancer. I shall locate her myself. I'm in your debt once again.
If
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go on.
we go to Blighttown again, although we don't have any real reason to unless it's just to check up on him. That's where he ends up looking for her. Okay, one more stop. I want to go to the female undead merchant, and I'll pick up the video again once I'm there. Well, I'm not here for moss, no. I haven't used any of this pine resin. That's kind of embarrassing. Homeward Bone. I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch of these. And another 20 is good. I just want enough that, you know, I don't even have to worry about it. These things are so cheap. I'll just go ahead and top off my stack. 5,000 is a lot for humanity, and I have a bunch, so I don't think I need anything else from her. Somebody was recently telling me about the virtues of, you know, poison arrows and whatnot, and I don't argue. I think at least for now I'm going to skip it. I'm going to go ahead and get up to an even 200 on my heavy bolts. I'm almost out of the standard, and then from that point on, we will just use the heavy exclusively. And I don't know, 200's a lot. I may not need any more for the whole rest of the game. So now the question is, where do I want to go? Actually, I think what I want to do is use one of my new Homeward Bones and go back to the bonfire. There we go. Okay, and I'm not worried about the fact that we ended up here. I am going to go to Undead Parish. This way we can see Andre and have him fix my occult club. I haven't fully decided the order of, you know, where all we're going from here, but I do think the catacombs are not too far in the future.
You seem to be doing all right. Need any?
Okay. Yeah, we're going to roll it back. I sure hope I'm not making a mistake, but my understanding is to kill the skeletons there without killing the pyromancers first. I should say to kill them permanently. Okay. I also am thinking about upgrading some of my other shields. Its weight is 5. And the boulder shield is 4. Which is already pretty heavy. 20, 60, 50 on the resistances. Well, it's definitely got better resistances, and it's got a little more stability. But the weight is an issue. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the Balder shield up. We're going to... Because it has more stability than the heater shield, I think in the long run this is probably better. I don't know. I've always liked the heater shield, so it's tough for me. Oh, the crest shield needs twinkling. That's unfortunate. Modify equipment. Yep. I mean, I know I spend probably more time than a lot of people farming, but one of the things I like, especially because I don't know the game that well, like a lot of these pieces of equipment I have used very little or not at all. So it gives me a chance to use one for a while and then try another. And if I didn't do any farming, I would either have to just... Basically, like, they would just all kind of suck, you know? I might as well go ahead and finish off my heater shield, too. Okay. I think that's good.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
And actually, you know what? Since I'm here, I think what I will do next time is we're going to go back to the Dark Root Garden, Dark Root Basin area. Oh, I should level up. Okay. I've spent pretty much all of the souls on, you know, anything I can think of that would be useful. So I'm thinking, let's give ourselves 2 in attunement, because that will get me another slot that I can use for spells. So I could potentially equip one of the chaos spells, which are quite good. And then, you know, I could just put the rest into endurance. Alternatively, I could do more damage with my weapon. But I kind of like the idea. I've left endurance for a long time. And this, I think, will let me use at least a reasonable light equipment load without Hovel's Ring and still be, you know, at maximum speed. So we're going to do that. And then how much am I short? I'm a few thousand short of another level. But I'm not going to cry if I ended up losing 16,000 souls. It's carrying around a couple 100,000. That gets a little nerve-wracking. So I'll figure out what we'll wear next time. I'll just throw the wolf ring on for now. If I fight the Hydra, I would want this. I guess for the moment, I'll just use Hovel. And okay, so we'll fuss over the equipment later. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.